All right, well, that'll bring us to our winner here tonight. And I know Jeff seen everything that was happening down there on the racetrack. Jeff Price, man, talk about the racing here tonight and green flag pit stops. I know tires really don't play a big factor, but, you know, the fuel could have. So talk about it, man, and that last lap caution there looked like you were on roughly about a 17-lap stint run there. So talk about it.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah, tires tonight actually was actually a factor. I was running on 2 tires there. My truck was all over the place, to be honest. The setup tonight was kind of iffy. It's an iRacing based setup, and so it would get kind of sketchy, especially when we get right up behind somebody. I don't think they took in the fact of the new draft model with this, but overall, our night was pretty chaotic. That last real big wreck that took out quite a bit of people, I managed to not hit anybody. Like, it was all around me. I was avoided, like, on the brakes. I still had a faster pair left, and it was it was a rough night of racing, just being 100% honest. Like, people were everywhere. The cars were kind of like jumping around, the trucks, and the green flag pit stop, like, I knew I could only take 2 tires, because if I took 4, I was going to be there an extra couple seconds. So I needed to get out ahead of some of these guys to be in position. And we get out there, and they spin coming off pit road, and I'm like, oh gosh. Well, I move up the track, and I didn't know there was a pack coming, so I kind of cut him off a little bit. I feel bad for that, and but Lucas got by. It's just, I don't like jumping up like that. I was trying to make sure nothing was happening ahead of me. And another big thing, I want to apologize to Ryan, because I kind of wrecked him on that coming into the trial earlier. I owe him a big one. Like, if he's here next week, I'm going to try to get him pushed up to the front, because I owe him a lot. I don't like wrecking people at all. And big thing, it's just, I was so worried about next week. You know, like, that track, me and the bumpy Daytona do not get along. I've hardly ever finished well there. So it's nice to get the win tonight.
You know, nobody really likes wrecking anybody, but we know how super speedways are, Jeff. You know, you're so close to one another in a pack of cars. Anything can happen within a split second. And, you know, it may be an accident, you know, and everybody knows it. And, of course, you know, I'm sure there were some tempers out there here tonight. But, you know, it does happen. So... but yeah, bumpy Daytona next week, you know, different track, you know, you got to deal with the bumps, and you have to deal with the other drivers around you. So that's going to be a key there as well.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Like, next week, you'll be seeing people who's trying to run the high line because it's less bumpy. They'll be getting into the wall. So I'll be staying on the bottom, wearing myself out in my arms and stuff, trying to not be caught up with somebody when I get into the wall. So, like, next week, it's going to be, like, if we get a big showing, I think it's going to be kind of like this week. Unfortunately, like, there's going to be a lot of wrecks until people realize that we can't be racing real hard. Because tonight, some of it, excuse me, my voice cracked there. Some of these things were kind of avoidable, like, especially early on in the race. But overall, this is a really great bunch of guys. They race really well most weeks. Kind of an off week. Daytona night races generally do that to you.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, that is true. Well, all right, Jeff. Well, congratulations on your victory here tonight, bud. Your thoughts, shout-outs you want to give before you go celebrate?
Oh, absolutely, man. Big thing for me. Beneath the Skin. It's actually beneaththeskinonline.org. They are a women's depression advocate. They help people who have mental health issues and stuff like that. Came on board. This is the first official race with them on board. So I was wanting to give them a good showing anyway, so give them what they deserve. So if you're out there suffering with depression, go check that website out. 100%. They're awesome. I appreciate them coming on board. They'll be on board the rest of the season. And big thing, I want to thank my teammates out there tonight, Will Road Armor and Colby Wells. I really going to try to get Colby and Will up front next week to help them out. But hopefully I can get one of them a win, get both of them in, to get at least one of them in the playoffs with me. And other than that, I want to thank my wife and all my family who let me do this every day.
All right, Jeff, we'll go celebrate, bud. Get ready for next week. Bumpy Daytona of 07. Going to be interesting. Let's hope we don't have any issues like we did this week on both sides of things. How about that?
Oh, yeah, I'll be perfectly happy with that. All night, all I heard, especially out of, like, the connection with TeamSpeak, man, In and out, in and
User
out.
was moved to your channel.
Yeah, there was some major issues with TeamSpeak, and of course here in Arkansas. So you know, it is what it is.
Oh yeah.
Go celebrate, and we'll get ready for next week.
I appreciate you, Joshua. Thank you.